Good morning, students and staff at Clacton Coastal Academy. Welcome to this week's Head Teacher Roundup. As you know, we've now moved these to a Monday. So here we are on Monday, the 25th of January. Lovely to see you. Hope you enjoyed a really good weekend. It's tough at the moment. I know you can't go out unless you're exercising. It's been a bit cold. There's been snow across the country, but I hope you're keeping well and safe. So this is a really exciting week. Last week, from the feedback we received from staff, from students, from parent carers, we started to look at the amount of time that students and staff are spending in front of their screen. And we've therefore put out a questionnaire, and the feedback from that questionnaire has meant we've now changed, as of today, how the Academy Day will look. So I just wanted to share some of the feedback from you. We had fantastic feedback. Over 60% of parents responded, over I think 80% of students responded, and all of staff responded through our staff meetings to actually feed back into what are the changes we're going to make. And the changes have been that we've now moved our school day, still starting at 8:40, but it will now finish at 2 o'clock, and that will allow us an hour for our wellbeing hour. And Mr. Ellis Peckham is going to be here later on to explain what the wellbeing hour means, why we're doing it, and what really is important is that it works on your physical, your mental, and your social well-being. So it gives you some of the things that you would normally do in the academy, chance to have a break, chance to do some exercise, do some reading, listening to music, give you some of those opportunities, but you're now going to do those at home within the school day. Other than that, the school day will run as normal. You'll follow your timetable, except for instead of having an hour lesson, you'll have a 45-minute lesson, and then you'll have a 15-minute screen break. That will be a chance for you to do some independent learning, review on the lesson, perhaps answer some questions on what's taken place in the lesson, look at what you've learnt, go over what you've learnt in the lesson, and then be ready for the next lesson. It will enable you a chance to get away from the screen, perhaps have a break, have a drink, have a snack before you then start your next lesson on time. And then that will roll through till lunchtime. And what we've done at lunchtime is the feedback has been we want a longer break. So we've given you a longer lunch break to allow you hopefully to have some time, have some opportunity to get away from that screen, ready for your lesson 5 and your wellbeing hour. So the feedback was that 70% of parents were really positive about the virtual learning experience that we've been offering at Clacton, and I'm really pleased. We want to increase that percentage, but I'm really pleased that so many parents have responded, and that was the response that we got. In terms of pastoral care, 99.3% of parents said that the pastoral care was really good, and they'd had a phone call from their tutor or from the attendance team or from the wellbeing team. And that's really keen, that even though you're not in the academy, we've got the opportunity to make contact with you. And I know that every child check-in phone calls, 900 of those have been made. And if you haven't had yours will be made over the next couple of days. So it's really important that staff, tutors are communicating with the students at school. And in terms of the wellbeing hour, 83% of parents and carers thought that was a really good idea, and over 60% of students thought that was a good idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to run with the new virtual learning program day for the next 2 weeks. That would take us till half term. We'll then review what that looks like, how you found it, and then we will move forward from there onto the time after half term, when hopefully we will know what's happening about the schools and when they're going to reopen. Okay. Next up is the Remarkable World competition. There are over 10 competitions for you to get involved with, and this covers all 58 academies in the AET network. So there's some fantastic opportunities. We want at least 3 groups of students to get involved in the in the Remarkable World competition. And yes, this could be done virtually, but we hope by the end of the summer we'll be able to have a competition involving all the academies, and we want CCA to be up there front and central, doing their absolute best, and a real opportunity for students to show off their remarkable talents that they have. So please look out for that, get involved, talk to Mr. Cologne, talk to your form tutor. I want to see students involved in all of those 10 competitions. Okay, next up to the shout outs, and we've got lots for you today, so bear with us. We're going to start in year 7. So a massive shout out for students in year 7 in English. Fantastic attitude, the way they've logged on to their English lessons, they've engaged in their lessons, and particular mention to Albie, Oliver, Archie, Holly, Danielle, Daniel and Anthony. Keep up the fantastic work, stay safe, and that's from Mrs. Wolf. Big shout out to 7x4 in IT, looking at Coastal Flavours logo. Special mention to Oliver Lowe, Bronwyn Darnell, Sky Wedge, Hayden Wilson, Chloe Miller. Mrs. Edwards said you've been absolutely brilliant and well done for the work that you are doing. On top of that, Year 7, you've had some letters from Miss Rawlings just to say how well you've done. So you've got letters to say on track, working hard in the lesson and doing your absolute best. And we're recognising in each year group the students that are doing everything that we're asking them to and logging on at the right time and engaging in all of their lessons. And in Year 7 this week, those letters went to Archie, Olivia, Sophie, Hope, Gwendolyn, Bethany, Daisy, Bronwyn, Abigail and Oliver. So congratulations to you guys in Year 7, absolutely fantastic. Keep up the good work. I wonder who's going to get those letters next week. And then finally to Art, 7Y3, absolutely awesome is what it says on my screen. Thank you to all the students, how hard they've worked. They've coped with the technical issues. Miss Rawlings is already looking forward to your next lesson, so well done. Next into Year 9, Mr. Baker says hello to 9XY. I don't know if that should be Good and Morgan, but that's where we're up to in the German. That's Mr. Lee's limit. But record-breaking attendance, students there on track, doing well. Well done to 9X1 German. Next up, 9X4 English. Tommy and Noah, both boys have been fantastic last week, engaging, offering ideas to the class, and really joining in at every opportunity. Next up, 9Y3 English. Nicole, Ruby and Jack, again, really engaged. Lots of chats, lots of discussions, lots of incredible work. Well done to you three and keep it up, 9Y3 English. 9X4 Geography, 9X2 Geography and 9Y3 Geography, all taught by Mrs. McLaren. Apparently, you've coped with her singing, you're engaged in the chat, you offer good discussion points, particularly Ruby, William, Rachel, Angel, Natalie, Keelan and Tony, absolutely excellent in 9X2. And Miss really looks forward to your lessons. And Alfie in 9Y3, you've been working particularly hard. So well done to all of you in geography. Keep up the good work. Thanks to Mrs. McLaren for all you're doing too. And next, finally, in the lower school is Year 11. So 11Y1, excellent attitude and attendance in English lessons. So well done. 23 students in Year 11 have had 5 or more excellent engagement in their lessons. So well done. And 3 students have got excellent engagement in all 9 of your lessons. So absolutely fantastic work by Year 11. Particular praise to Mr. Farrant's 11X and 11Y3 groups. Really interesting, really focused, engaged in the attendance, engaged in the tracker, and he's really proud of all that you're doing. So well done to you. And then finally in IT to Miss Partridge's Year 11 group in business. Absolutely excellent. Keep up the good work. So well done Year 11. Tough times for you at the moment, not knowing what's happening in the consultation. All I can tell you is keep working, keep attending, keep doing your absolute best. And when we get news of how we're going to be graded, how we're going to grade students moving forward, we will obviously share that with you. But for now, keep up the good work and well done, in particular to those 23 students, but to everybody in Year 11. Okay, moving on to the 6th form and now looking at performing arts and business. Lots of classes in the 6th form on 100% attendance, so well done. The idea is we get every class on 100% attendance, and that started particularly in the 6th form, so well done to all of you. Emily C, excellent job across the board, particularly in the My Tutor sessions, keeping up to date with her subjects, using the extra intervention time, completed her resit exams and passed with flying colours, so well done to Emily. Next up, Summer. Summer has just won an iPad recently. She's doing really well in music. Miss Still has complimented her work ethic, how hard she's working, how she's applying herself, and she's up to date and doing really well, so well done to Summer. And finally to Jenny and Jack in their Performing Arts Controlled Assessment. Absolutely superb, going above and beyond, Mrs. Slim has said, and we hope you've done really well, and she's really proud of all you've achieved. Well done to the 6th form. And that's the end of our shout out. So now I'm going to hand over to Mr. Ellis Peckham, who's going to talk to you about the Wellbeing Hour and what you can do, how you can engage, how you can ensure that you get the very best. So this is an opportunity for you to take part in your home, outside of your home, following the COVID guidelines, but to improve your well-being. We're really worried about the impact that the pandemic is having, and we want students at CCA to continue to be excellent, to continue to be focused and continue to be positive. And we're going to look at different ways to motivate you, from a fantastic family quiz to you doing some exercises to reading a book, watching a film. We really want to support you in your physical, your mental and your social well-being and do everything we can. So if you've got ideas, please send them in to Mr. Ellis Peckham. Hand over to him now and he'll explain more. From me, thank you, take care, stay safe. I'll see you next week.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you've had a good start to the week and that some of those screen breaks have started to make a bit of a difference to your day. I'm here to introduce the Wellbeing Hour for the week. This is something that we've started running in response to the feedback that we've had from across the CCA community. We know that times are tough right now, and we want to give everyone, whether you're staff, students or parent carers, ideas for spending some time to take care of your physical, mental and emotional well-being. So whether you'll be taking part in Mr. Smith's Walk 100 Miles Challenge, having a go at our virtual ERIC programme, or trying some of our Creativity for Wellbeing projects, we hope there'll be something there for everyone that they can enjoy. You might want to try Mr. Cooper's mindfulness activities, or take a look at the Workplace Wednesdays and think about getting inspired about your future. Over the course of this week, you'll find a new topic and assignments appearing in your whole year group classrooms. You're not expected to complete all of these, but treat them as a menu to engage with what you will enjoy the most. We're really looking forward to seeing some of the pictures and the videos that you upload to those assignments and sharing those through the Heads Roundup, but also some of the prizes that we're looking forward to putting in as part of the Wellbeing Hour. To round out the week, every Friday at 2 p.m, we hope you'll gather the family and join us to take part in the CCA virtual quiz, hosted by your favourite quizmaster, Mrs. Millard. More details will follow this week, so we'll post to the streams in your whole year group classrooms. We can't wait to see you all in school again. But in the meantime, enjoy what you do, share what you're up to, make sure you follow the national restrictions and take care of yourselves and each other.